Boris Johnson slammed peers for giving themselves an inflation-busting pay rise. The Prime Minister said the decision to push up their daily allowance by 3.1% to £323 was odd. And MPs slammed the hike in the tax-free rate for unelected and unaccountable members of the House of Lords. The new allowance rate will come into force in April and will mean peers who attend every day are in line for at least £50,000 by the end of the year. Peers are not taxed because membership of the upper chamber is not classed as an office or employment. During Prime Minister's questions, Mr Johnson said, "I do find that it is odd that the House of Lords has chosen to do that, but it is a decision for them," he said. Kirsten Oswald, an SNP MP, said, "The new daily allowance for the unelected and unaccountable peers being stuffed into the House of Lords by the Prime Minister is set to rise to £323. The monthly allowance for a single person over 25 on universal credit is £317.82. Campaigners have repeatedly raised concerns about the allowance system being abused. Taxpayers have been billed for millions of pounds in allowances claimed by so-called silent peers who never speak in committees or debates but still pocket the attendance fee." Willie Sullivan, campaigns director at the Electoral Reform Society, said, "Voters will not be pleased with unelected peers getting yet another surge in expenses, while most people will barely see a pay rise in 2020 at all. The current system is ripe for exploitation, with peers having to do little more than sign in to claim their tax-free allowance. The fact that voters cannot hold them to account at the ballot box is a recipe for wanton disregard for taxpayers, and yet more expenses scandals in Parliament's de facto private members' club. If allowances continue to rise without scrutiny, the image of peers keeping the taxi running as they dash in and out to claim their cash will only persist."